Please subscribe to help you and your motorcycle perform better.
Dave Williams, editor, here with today's video, a crew chief interview. Recently at the Moto America round at Sonoma, Dave interviewed crew chief Jeremy Toye, a former road racer, now crew chief for Sean Dylan Kelly.
As Sean Dylan Kelly applies the throttle, Sean Dylan Kelly's leading his first race. So Sean Dylan Kelly, masterful work.
He's actually in good company. You've got Martin Luther King, Billy Ray Cyrus, James Earl Jones, and then Sean Dylan Kelly. By contrast, his crew chief is just Jeremy Toye. You can also use your three initials. Mine are DLW, but that doesn't really sound good. His are SDK.
SDK set the world on fire for SDK and make SDK, oh, SDK from SDK.
Now this is a follow-up to the piece we posted yesterday when Sean Dylan Kelly went from last on the grid to sixth. Last to sixth. Then he went on to win both races in Pittsburgh this past weekend. Now bear in mind, Mr. Kelly is crushing it as a rookie on a GSX-R600 in what is effectively the Moto America R6 Cup.
So far, Sean Dylan Kelly's bike looks pretty amazing up over the top of this little ride. As you can see, it doesn't really move around. It moves around, but it's very predictable.
So here we get some backstory from his crew chief, Jeremy Toye. Here's a preview.
What kind of setup are you giving him, given the way he's riding at present?
Well, because of his age and where his background's coming from, what is basically a Moto3 bike, he's evolving like every weekend. So our change and setup is also evolving. We started with a bike that dictated roll speed, and our tracks in America not so much. So he's changing, the bike's changing, and it's a learning experience. So it's ever evolving, really.
So in principle, are you slightly nose heavy, more flat, a little more rear biased, so that he can leverage that prior experience?
We're definitely nose heavy.
Can you tell us what spring rates you use in front and rear?
Let's see. This weekend we're actually fairly similar to what we are the last couple weekends, which again, it's an evolution. Gearing is so unaffected by this bike because it has such an amazing mid-range and torque.
Well, that's nice, because then the whole rear end triangle and math and swing arm angle and spring rates and leverage and valving is a huge headache to solve. So do you change chain length and keep the same gearing? What tire pressures are you running this weekend, and what compounds are you using? How do you think the rider's performing in regards to feedback he's giving you when he comes back in? Well, thanks for your time. Really appreciate it. I know you're busy, but great to see you here having a lot of fun with somebody that's got so much promise.
Yeah, no, we're excited, and this is a fun year for me, no doubt.
Catch the full video at DaveMossTuning.com.